More exciting news has come in for the iPhone 15 models. A leak is coming claiming that the iPhone 15 Pro and the Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra will have a titanium finish and a new curved design. Having an iPhone made out of titanium will be a first, and I want to tell you all the details about this. We will also go over a summary of the latest features we know about and also share those important details of the iPhone 15 Pro Max release date and price. So right off the bat, one leak that is still in the air is the name of the top range iPhone 15. Currently we use the Pro Max name, but next year this may get replaced by the name of the iPhone 15 Ultra. We already now have the Ultra name and an Apple M chipset, and we also have the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Also, other rival companies like Samsung and Xiaomi are using the Ultra name already, so it does make sense for Apple to start naming their top iPhone as the Ultra model. So as we end 2022, there are already lots of leaks and rumours out there for the iPhone 15 models. The latest report that we have had come in says that the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra could be made out of titanium. Then to top this, the overall design could be more round around the edges than the current design that we have right now, what we've had since the iPhone 12. Shrimp Apple Pros dropped in a new report claiming that the iPhone 15 top models will be made out of titanium for the first time, and with Apple making this move, it would mean that the iPhone 15 would be lighter in weight, as the current metal of aluminium and stainless steel is definitely heavier. Currently, Apple use titanium in some of their watches to make them really light, so for this to come to the iPhone would be amazing to see and have a great finish to the new iPhone 15 design. Talk about the design, Shrimp Apple Pro has also reported that we'll get a more rounded design. Not a more rounded design like the iPhone 6 or the 10 or the X, whatever you want to call it, but he is saying that the design will actually be more like going back to an iPhone 5C, what was actually a plastic iPhone that came out around about 10 years ago or so. So looking at this picture here of an old iPhone 5C, imagine this iPhone to be larger, because obviously we've got larger iPhones since then, and also out of titanium, and this is something that Apple is probably going to be going back to according to Shrimp Apple Pro. Now, before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that all reports and leaks that you're seeing here are not 100% proof that they will come true with the new iPhone. I can only present to you what reports of information are about the next generation iPhone anyway. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the release date and prices next. Now, it's super early to talk about the release date, however, based on the last 12 years of history, we have a rough idea of when the iPhone 15 will come out. So if we go back to the iPhone 4S in 2011, this classic iPhone came out on October 14th that year. Then skip a year to 2012 with the iPhone 5, it was September 21st, 2012. Then let's skip a few years ahead of that to 2016 where it was the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, and the release year for that was September 16th. In 2019 we saw the release of the iPhone XS on September 21st and the XR on October 26th, and in 2020 with the iPhone 12 models, the release dates were October 23rd to November 13th. Now, mainly you can see release dates have either been kind of mid-end September to kind of end October if there's something special coming out or something a bit different. The main exception was back in 2020, and that was with the iPhone 12, where actually the phone got released a little bit later in October time, but mainly this was due to COVID. But fast forward to 2021 with the iPhone 13 and also the iPhone 13 Pro models, it came out on September 24th, which is back to the normal sort of time we get an iPhone. This year, the iPhone event happened on September 7th, and that the pre-orders started a few days later on Friday, September the 9th, with some iPhone 14 models being available in our hands a week later on September 16th to October 7th. This year though, the event was a little bit earlier than last few years, but not unheard of, like the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus being released on this date back in 2016. I think you are getting the message though for the iPhone 15. It's targeted around mid-September 2023 for the release, unless there is a massive problem with components or another pandemic happens, for